Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And Merry Christmas, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, Life Day, Festivus, whatever you celebrate. This is my special Christmas video. Christmas is my favorite holiday, second favorite, really, to Halloween. But I get so excited for Christmas every year. And there's something I wanted to talk about today because I have some weird stuff that happens in my life. This is one of those things, and I know you guys like a good story time video. So I thought I'd tell you about this. This is something that happened to me a long time ago. I mean, early elementary school, maybe mid, I don't even know. Like, honestly, it was long enough ago that I don't remember. But I was young, and it was an odd experience. But the title of the video should tell you what it's about, and I'm 31. You probably never heard anybody like that say that they believe in Santa Claus. And I'm not saying that I believe in somebody that flies through the sky, the flying reindeer and all that, but I can tell you that as a scientist, I go based on evidence and observation. And what I saw that night, I mean, I can't 100% not believe. So, here's what happened. Like I said, I was young, and I don't remember how old I was, but I was somewhere between like first grade and like fourth grade, probably. You could probably push that up to sixth, but I think it was before then. So however old you are in those grades. Now, I was living at my dad's house at the time, and that was in West Virginia, and I didn't have a bedroom. So the way it was set up is that the living room, my bed was in the living room, and there was like this one rectangle, almost a quarter of the room, where my bed went. And I was sleeping there on Christmas Eve, and on the opposite side of the room, there is a wall that's like kind of sideways, and there's an old mantle there with a fireplace below it. And the fireplace wasn't on because it's been replaced by a gas stove. But in front of where that gas stove is, my parents had put up a Christmas tree. A big Christmas tree, really. That room probably had 10-foot ceilings, and the tree was up to the top. My parents must have still been together then, I'm guessing, because I don't think my dad decorated the tree by himself. So this would have been 91 or 92 at the latest, first or second grade. But man, tree was decorated. There were so many presents, all right? And this is something that I cannot explain and have never been able to explain. But that night, I fell asleep because, of course, you go to bed early on Christmas Eve, so that you get your presents early. You go to bed early, you wake, it's just a technicality. You wake up on Christmas morning, right? Doesn't matter if it's 4 a.m., you still get to get up and get your presents. So you go to bed early so you can get up early. Well, I go to bed, and sometime during the night, I hear a weird sound on the roof. And it wasn't like scary, it wasn't like somebody trying to break in, but I didn't know what it was. And so, what's weird about that though is that we were on the first floor, and there was a second floor, and then like a big attic area. And the roof is not flat. So it would be hard, and it's a slate roof. So it would be really hard for somebody to be up there. But I remember hearing these like shuffling kind of sounds. I don't know how to say it other than that. I didn't know what it was. And then it wasn't scary or anything. I just went back to sleep. And then I don't know how long ago or how long after that it was, but I woke up again and I didn't move. I just opened my eyes. And it was pretty much dark in the room, but there was like a nightlight. So you could see the outline of the tree, and you could see kind of a black kind of mass where the the presents all were. And coming from like where the tree was, like on the left side over to like where the presents are, I saw this form, and it certainly looked like a person, like a fat person, like a man, and it certainly looked like he had a sack with him, slung over his shoulder. And now, I'm sure all of you are saying, well, that's just a dream. You were like in first grade. You know, that's not real. But here's the thing that has always made it stick out to me all this time. I wanted a bicycle. I had like a tricycle, but I'd outgrown it. I wanted a bike so bad, and I wanted to know how to ride a bike. And in those moments when I opened my eyes, I remember seeing bicycle handles, like right at this certain point among the presents. And the next morning, when I woke up, there was a bike there, in that same place. And that's what makes me believe that something happened. I don't know what it is. And like I said, I'm 31. I don't go around saying I believe in Santa Claus. But I can't explain this experience. And I love Christmas. And I don't know what to say. I have no idea what that incident means. But I can't completely rule out and say Santa doesn't exist. I know I think my parents thought I stopped believing when I was, I don't know, maybe 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. That's about the time everybody else kind of caught up and then everybody stopped believing. But man, what was that? Something happened. And you could dismiss it as a dream, but that was, oh God, I mean 25 years ago. And I still remember at least that many details about it. And man, that bike was awesome. So cool. It was like, I can't remember the color of the bike. It was either green or yellow, but it had all these different pads on it. Like every bar had a pad, and the pads were like neon yellow, and then they had, I think, like pink and green, like neon colorings on them. It was a Huffy, and the thing that was so cool about it was that it had a radio. So like you had your handlebars, but then like the handlebars went down here, and between the two handlebars was a radio that had rubber straps on it, and you'd strap that radio on there. And so I could ride around listening to music like I was in the car. That bike was so cool. And anyway, I loved my present from Santa, and that was the bike that I learned to ride on. Started off in training wheels. Dad showed me how to ride without them, and I can't describe that. I don't know what happened that night, but when I watch these Christmas movies and how all the adults don't believe and stuff, I kind of feel like Buddy the Elf, because I'm like, I might believe just a little bit. So anyway, guys, what do you think? Have you ever seen Santa Claus? Have you ever had any experience or heard of anything like that? So, if you guys like more stories like this, I've got more storytime videos coming. I've also got a lot of end of the year, beginning of the year, and some financial stuff coming up soon here too, that I'll be posting here within the next week, 2 weeks. Might even be today, who knows. But if you like this type of video, go ahead and get subscribe. If you've already subscribed, make sure to bell me, because you won't get all the notifications when I post videos if you don't bell me as well. So please do that so I show up in your subscription feed and on your suggested videos. Otherwise, guys, next year, expect to see a lot more of me on this channel, and for this channel to grow and develop a lot more into a lot more solid of a channel. And I haven't run out of video ideas. I don't think I'm going to. and we're just going to keep working on production and all that stuff and build a community here. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Life Day, Yule, anything else out there you guys celebrate. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. And if you guys have any comments, leave them below. Make sure to subscribe and bell me. And look for a couple more videos before the end of the year. Merry Christmas.